Nick and Lex here.
Hey everyone!
How's it going, guys? So tonight we're gonna do a reaction to
Nick Drake. This is the first I've ever heard this name before. And had I not seen the year 1970, I would have thought it was something more modern.
yeah, like a rapper or something.
Yeah, exactly. And we're so disconnected from that. My sisters always make me aware of that. So this is a request from Murdoch, so thank you very much. And he specifically requested Hazey Jane 1 because there is a Hazey Jane 2 on the same album, Bryter Layter, spelled very funny, from 1970. So obviously have never heard this before.
Never. I had no idea this existed. So
yeah, me
awesome.
neither. Super excited. Thank you so much, Murdoch. You're always commenting on all of our videos, always showing your support. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you all for listening to this with us. And again, not even sure how famous this person is.
I don't even know. I mean, the guy is holding an acoustic guitar. Let's see if it's acoustic music, if it's maybe something psychedelic, who knows, right?
I'm excited.
Let's go.
I always love when we discover new artists through you, so thank you very much for that, and let's get started.
Very nice.
Do you curse where you come from? Do you swear in the night? Would it mean much to you if I treat you right? Or do you like what you're doing? Would you do it some more? Or will you stop once and wonder what you're doing it for? Hey, slow Jane makes sense. Slow, slow Jane cross the fence. Do you feel like a remnant of something that's past? Do you find things are moving just a little too fast?
I like his accent.
Or do you hope to find new ways of quenching your thirst? Do you hope to find new ways of doing better than your worst? Hey, slow Jane, let me prove. Slow, slow Jane, we're on the move. Do it for you.
It's right up your alley, yeah.
Sure that you do the same for me one day. So try to be true, even if it's only in your hazy
Oh my god.
This is so good!
I love it.
I love it!
It reminds me of this is right up Alexia's
Yes.
alley. This is my mom's music.
Yes.
I'm sure she would love this. I don't know if
my
she knows
gosh,
this
she's
because
gonna
she
love
would
this.
never remember actual names.
Yeah.
But she was always singing me something. Hey, do you know this? And she would sing. But this reminds me almost a little bit. It almost sounds like a male version of, you know,
Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell.
Yes.
The way he pronounces.
Yeah.
some
Do you know what
words,
it reminds me of?
like Cat Stevens,
Uh-huh.
Krista Berg.
Yeah.
That kind of like music.
Yes.
It's very
Like
folky,
but
very good.
Yeah.
I love it.
it reminds me of that, like something that we could see on like a really good scene of like This Is Us. You know?
Right,
So,
like it's
like
music that
that.
really touches your
You
heart,
know?
you know. I was getting, and then when he was singing this last phrase, the way he like, you know, sometimes you accelerate a word to get it into the chord,
Yes, exactly.
or sometimes you
Like
elongate.
Joni does.
Joni does
Mhm.
but it reminds me of like music my mom would listen to. I don't know, she would listen to a lot of Flower Power, but like Cat Stevens, and
Yeah.
I would like be like, who is this, or like, yeah, it's really
This
good.
is
I love
definitely-
it. It's
but like
really,
you
it's
say-
also up my alley. Like
Yeah.
I love the, you know, the I think it's a violin that's playing,
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
and then the very.
But yeah, you're
nice
totally
thing.
right. This is totally up my alley. Like, I just keep thinking this whole time, oh my gosh, I can listen to this
So
like
good.
on a Saturday morning, you know, just
Yeah, it could be really in a nice romantic
yeah.
comedy or a drama movie, like so good.
Mhm. It's
So good.
absolutely very 70s, very that voice has such like a nice tone
Yes,
to it. Like
and, yes, and I love his accent.
Me
At first
too.
I thought he had almost like a foreign accent, but it sounds more like a British accent, I
yeah,
think.
exactly.
But oh my god, that's what I love about like Alexia and I, that we can also like totally get into this music and get totally lost. We don't
Yes.
it doesn't need to be metal or
Or
progressive.
prog, yeah.
We can totally like do this and be totally immersed
Oh
and
yeah.
happy.
We
you
would
know?
definitely listen to this.
And
for
I
sure.
would just like, I could just totally sit down and just play this right
Yeah.
now and enjoy it, really. you
Yes,
know?
exactly.
So-
I love it. Thank you,
Thank you
Murdoch.
so
Thank
much.
you
Really
so
cool.
much. Danke, Tobias.
Er ist aus Deutschland?
Ja.
Vielen Dank. Ist wirklich sehr schön. Danke dir.
Hazy rain. Can you tell if you're moving with no mirror to see? If you're just riding a new man, looks a little like me. Is it all so confusing? Is it hard to believe? When the winter is coming, can you sign up and leave? Hey, slow Jane, clear your eye. Slow, slow Jane, fly on by.
Oh
Wow.
man, I love
That
at
was
the
very
end.
heartwarming.
At the
for
end,
sure.
I love how you could hear the air between the mic.
Yes, yes.
Like that's
Exactly.
because there was no like just plug and play. It was just a acoustic guitar. I don't know how they added the orchestra. I think it was behind him, maybe in a booth, or maybe it was added. I mean, in the 70s, I don't know how they did it, but
Yeah.
it was very, very beautiful. I loved it. I could just listen to
I
the
could
entire
listen to
record.
the rest of the album. It's
Maybe-
only 39 minutes. I mean, yes, that's a good amount of time, but
Back
for
in the
10
day,
songs, you know, a minute to 4
Yeah.
minutes, or
yeah,
well, there's
we're
a
definitely
6.
gonna play this in the car.
Oh my word, absolutely. I'm a total fan. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I literally can't wait.
Yeah.
This was
She-
such a treat.
Like literally her favorite movie. Can I spoil that?
Yeah.
So your favorite movie is like the Graduate, and it's because of the soundtrack.
Yes.
Because I'm like, what is so
I mean,
great
among
about?
other things.
Mike Nichols is amazing. We also love Closer, but Mike Nichols, the soundtrack he used, like with Simon and Garfunkel, I think that also makes like 50% of the movie, and
it ties
has
everything together so well. Like everything, just quality, the acting, the just screenplay, the shots, and the music.
Right.
I was like, this is it.
And you know, it also reminded me of that song that we talked about in one of our first reactions, where he does the wow, wow, wow.
Yes, exactly.
In the pouring rain. Remember that?
Yes.
That is kind of that style, and I love that style. It's like
exactly.
it reminded me a little bit of that, not the chords or anything, but the style. I love folk music.
Me too. Me too.
Like I'm a really folky guy. When you get me into it, I'm like all over.
This is
like I could listen to this. I mean, we've discovered so many great things. Thank you.
But this is literally exactly what I was listening to
this is like
before I met you.
Exactly. This is the genre that Alexia was listening to. And then I started showing her stuff, and she was like, okay, I guess we only have Pink Floyd in common.
Busy.
Yeah, very busy. But now you see, I mean, we just did some really interesting prop, which we're going to show you in another video tonight, and she loved it. So.
Yeah, this is wonderful. Again, thank you, Murdoch. Thank you, everyone, for sharing this with us. How big is Nick Drake? Tell us, because I am just still in shock that I don't know of him. Is he in another project maybe that I recognized? This voice just seems so familiar, so heartwarming, because he really does like bring out that just warm like vibe that folk brings you, you know, that it's very like, I don't know, just you are home,
very good.
We are one, you know, type of vibe. So I just love it.
Can't believe this music is already 50 years old.
Yeah, I know. That's amazing. Well, thank you everyone for sharing this with us.
Because it's so good, you know, it's just like, oh my God. Yeah. Because in the 90s, if you could go 50
but
years...
But the 70s is when all...
No, but I mean, when in the 90s, if you would go back 50 years, it was like...
Oh, yeah.
Music like...
yeah.
You know, from the 40s, which is like super
totally
old.
Different. And
like Marlene Dietrich, you know, World War II, like crazy. And then, but now if you go back 40 years, you have something like this.
Yeah.
And wow. Well, we're just like, you know, getting into different thoughts. So thank you so much, Tobias. Vielen Dank für das sehr schöne Lied, und thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We hope to see you in the next video.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.